I'm here today with Mrs. Phyllis Schlafly. She's going to be speaking with us about cultural conservatism. Since 1972, Mrs. Schlafly has been one of the leaders, if not the leader, of the cultural conservative movement. Welcome to the Citadel.
Thank you, Mallory.
You're going to be telling us about the cultural conservative movement. What specifically are you going to be telling us?
Well, I'm going to talk about the rise of the modern conservative movement with the nomination of Barry Goldwater in 1964, and then with the bringing of the so-called religious right, or people who care about religion, into the Republican Party with our movement to stop the Equal Rights Amendment. And that began in 1972. And they have played an important part in the conservative movement all the way.
The conservative movement today, the Republican Party today, is really dependent upon cultural conservatism or religious conservatism. Does it go back to that?
Well, that's when it started, but...
In 72 or in 64?
Well, some of it started in 64 and some of it started in 72. But Ronald Reagan was the smart politician who combined all the segments of the conservative movement. The fiscal conservatives, the people who had supported Barry Goldwater, the people who were concerned about the Soviet missile threat and the infiltration of our government by communists, and then the social conservatives who cared about defeating the Equal Rights Amendment and about the Roe v. Wade decision, which legalized abortion in this country.
But wasn't it Bill Buckley who brought the religious right, the cultural conservatives into the Big Tent Party?
His book, God and Man at Yale, played an important role in that, no question about it. Also, his magazine, National Review, was a great feature in bringing in new voters and the supporters of the conservative movement.
But did he bring in the cultural conservatives?
No, I really think it was the Stop ERA movement and the pro-life movement that brought in the social conservatives.
Wow. Mrs. Phyllis Schlafly, we're looking forward to hearing your lecture. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Citadel in Charleston, South Carolina.
Good to be here.